Hi, from the Three Amigops, and we got Luke, that guy right there.
Yep.
And we got
Chris P. Bacon
over here.
Yo.
And we got Cartoon Network cartoons. That's what we're ranking today, all right? Now, for those of you who don't know, use Google, idiot. I'm not explaining that to you. But we're going to start ranking all these cartoons, all right? And there's a... Okay, there's a lot. Let's start off with... The Moxie Show, which technically also isn't a show, technically.
Yeah. It's technically the first one, but not really.
Yeah, because he was like an MC for like all the Cartoon Network because they didn't have it back then. They would be like, let's play the cartoon of the Addams Family. What a good idea for a network. And it's all syndicated stuff. This guy, the Moxie Show, would be like the guy in between the shows. He was the first VTuber, okay?
Oh, that's true. Personally, it should be A tier for that.
No, that actually makes it go to F tier. But however, because...
based. True.
The only reason people remember the Moxie Show is for trivia. No one has actually ever
Yeah, I mean, I watched one clip of it literally yesterday just to see what it was. And it's just exactly what you said. It's just like,
yeah,
he doesn't actually do anything. No.
Honestly, this is like D tier. It's not really anything.
Yeah, it's borderline even its own show.
Yeah.
It's like a segment. That's what it is. It's literally just a segment.
It's literally short.
It's a short.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's the freaking intermission period. It's like, wow, that thing sucks. Yeah. Let's go. It's like, wow, that thing was so good. Let's go to this trash.
Then we also have What a Cartoon Afterwards, which is this is where like basically all the pilots of everything that we're about to go through next went through. And of course, it's just a compilation of pilots. So like it's like it has to be a C tier, like because it's just a compilation of like kind of not good things that got picked up.
Yet again, it's one of those where it's not really fair to rank it as its own individual thing because it's so many things at once.
Because we're gonna get to all the networks, but Nickelodeon has their ones. I think that was called Oh Yeah Cartoons. That one was a bit different because I think certain cartoons, like actually Fairly Odd Parents, their whole first season was actually in Oh Yeah Cartoons. Like there's like a whole 8 episodes of like 10-minute pilots to get Fairly Odd Parents and just stuff like that. So it's kind of hard to rate it.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's one people actually know. This one's Dexter's Lab. I would hope that you all know what Dexter's Lab is.
I'm a little bit familiar with it.
You know, it's only the cartoon where everyone who ever worked in the industry then went on to do stuff like Seth MacFarlane and oh, there's so many people. Oh my God, yeah.
And the guy who made it.
Yeah, the guy who made it. I'm trying to remember what Seth MacFarlane did though. I think he was a background artist for this. And of course, this is the first Gendy Tarkovsky. My mind's pudding right now.
This is the first one on the list.
Yeah, the first of many. The issue with Dexter's Lab is actually an issue with a couple of other of these first ones is that it went on way too long after the creator left. Studio change. There was an art style change around, I think, season 4. The episodes aren't as good. The writing's not as good.
Because I obviously never watched it when it first aired.
Yeah, I mean, technically I didn't either, but, you know, I watched
I couldn't have. I wasn't
reruns. Born. Just get better, you know, just inherit your father's memory of watching Dexter's Lab. Pretty solid show. Not my favorite. I think, personally, this is a high B tier show.
Really?
Because if the last season was good, then I'd be like easy A tier. But like...
Yeah, I mean, I don't remember the last season. I remember it felt kind of weird.
Yeah, because they had no ideas.
From what I remember, no matter what the season was, it always felt weird, and I kind of just felt like that was its thing.
Yeah, because it's
very like it's sci-fi. It's super weird. It's just random stuff per episode. So like I don't.
Yeah, but like there was a difference because like the first one you could tell it's like there's a mech fight because Gendy Tarkovsky likes mech fights. But then in the laser season, it's like why do we have this weird episode following 2 random robots in the background we've never seen before go to the city for 20 minutes? Why do we care? And it's like, and it's not that good. Right? I don't know. It's like a high B. I wouldn't put it any higher than
But
A.
I feel like it also like helped set up a whole bunch of the other shows.
I know.
Yeah, it is kind of like one of the like Cartoon Network building blocks.
I mean...
A little.
I mean, yeah.
So the real question is how much should nostalgia play in here?
As the number one hater of nostalgia, I am not counting that. Like, this show is an 8 out of 10, right? And that's a really good thing, but that's like highest in B. This is the, what's the term? Like the litmus test. Are you better than Dexter's Lab?
You know what? That's fair.
1, 2, 3, yeah!
baby.
Okay, remember that litmus test we just did? I feel like Johnny Bravo's a good contender.
That's fair. I kid you not. Like a couple days ago, when I was just prepping, I sat down and I was like, oh, I'm gonna watch one episode of Johnny Bravo and just like remember what Johnny Bravo was. And I watched an entire season.
It's so funny.
It's so good.
Hello, 911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my house. Oh, wait a second. Cancel that. It's only me.
It's so funny.
I remember watching it and I was like, wow, this is kind of funny. It just smacked me in the face how funny it was. Hilarious. Top tier.
Yeah, no, and it's a shame that this and Cow and Chicken, I don't think they ever really like bring back, which is kind of weird because everyone's like, oh, it's just Johnny Bravo because it's no, they don't bring back Cow and Chicken either.
They come back in Omniverse. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Yeah, I know.
For like 4 seconds.
I've seen Cartoon Network re-air the Johnny Bravo Christmas special where he wanted to give his letter to Santa.
Oh, yeah.
Right? And like in the end, he just wanted to make sure his mom got the letter and not him. He didn't care at that point because he wanted his mom to have a nice Christmas. And I'm like, oh, God, Johnny. And I don't think Johnny Bravo ever got old. I think like when they were done, they were like, yeah, I'm done.
It might have ended at like the perfect time.
Yeah, like it didn't have too much.
Because like when did it end? Was it like...
I think it ended before it even hit the 2000s. Oh, no, it went till 2004. You also can't forget the Indian exclusive episodes.
Oh, yes, of course.
I think that's a good enough run. I never got sick of Johnny Bravo.
It didn't get stale.
Yeah.
It really didn't.
I think that's an easy A.
Yeah, I
Okay.
would...
Lowest an A. I feel bad for Chris because I remember these because I was a kid in like the early 2000s. And you're like, I don't even know what a Cow and Chicken is.
Oh, you actually haven't watched Cow and Chicken?
I saw a few of them when I was younger, but
They're so random.
Okay, all right, here's my evil take, okay? Cow and Chicken's mid. I think it's mid.
I don't know, because that is the one thing I didn't actually get to watch.
Everyone hates this when it comes to animation.
wasn't it like gross humor or something?
Yeah, this was Cartoon Network's answer to Ren and Stimpy. That's why the cow's like, ew, and then like shoves butter on you.
Yeah.
Like this was their answer, and they also had the I Am Weasel skits, which we'll get to later. But I actually liked I Am Weasel a lot better than Cow and Chicken because I think it's trying way too hard to literally just be Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah.
That's it. And I don't think it does it that good. It's fine to watch, but like it's just not that great.
At least for me, it's just not like memorable.
It's
at
really
all.
not.
Like, yeah, I'm genuinely trying to think of like any plot point from any single episode.
Yeah, and it's just like there was like two things that everyone tried to steal from in the 90s. It's Ren and Stimpy and Batman the Animated Series. That's what everyone would steal from. That's how we got things like Gargoyles, but then it's like that's how we got the Schnookum and Meat show on Disney. Like
I am Weasel. I am Weasel. I am Weasel.
I Am Weasel is the better half of Cow and Chicken, but I still don't really care for it that much.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I've watched a single episode.
I
of
don't think I
Weasel.
have either.
Basically, it's I Am Weasel is just like I'm the perfect guy ever, and it's this other person called IR Baboon, and the baboon would always be jealous and try to thwart the weasel to make him not cool. Basically,
Wait, is
it's
his name actually I?
Am Weasel.
That's peak.
Yeah. There's a couple of good episodes. It's pretty fun, you know?
I might have to go watch that because I didn't like.
It's all right. It's not the best, but like for 90s standards, it's all right. The issue with the 90s animation is that everything Nickelodeon had was just better. Like I'd say like if you're like, oh, I should watch I Am Weasel, you should watch A Rocko's Modern Life. You should watch Doug instead. You should watch Ren and Stimpy instead.
Yeah, at least at this era of Cartoon Network. Yeah, I don't know why you would go out of your way to watch either I Am Weasel or Cow and Chicken when you have the entire Nick channel.
Now, remember how I said Dexter's Lab was also a litmus test? Mm-hmm. I want to put Powerpuff Girls above it, but it has the same exact issue where the creator left.
Oh, when it got, yeah.
And it got worse.
Yep.
But the thing is, I think the best episodes of Powerpuff Girls are better than the best episodes of Dexter. Because first of all, we have to remind ourselves, still referenced Ace from the Gang Green Gang was in Gorillaz for one album cycle. We can't forget that.
Yep.
They used every excuse they can to have mech fights all the time.
Well, like, why wouldn't you, though? That's the thing.
That's a valid point.
They're so peak. Especially right now, in this era of Cartoon Network.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mech fights are just so good.
I like the Powerpuff Girls as characters more than Dexter himself. I like the
Yes.
villains in Powerpuff Girls way more then Mandark.
It gave us Mojo Jojo.
Yes.
That's true.
Yeah, and the Powerpuff Girls movie, objectively better than the Dexter's Lab movie.
Yes.
In every single way. It's a great movie. Everything about it's really good. It's just that, seasonal rot, but I think it did it better than Dexter.
I'm going to default to you guys because I have watched significantly more Dexter's Lab than Powerpuff Girls, so I don't feel like...
Man, you got to lock in. It's got the Mojo Jojo.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so it's not like I never watched Powerpuff Girls. I just happened to be watching TV when Dexter's Lab was on more than Powerpuff Girls, so I ended up watching more Dexter's Lab than
Understandable.
Powerpuff Girls.
I don't know. I think we might have to consult with Chris here. What are we doing? Are we putting Powerpuff Girls above or under Dexter?
I'm saying above.
Oh,
Above Dexter? All right.
Crispy Bacon's my man. All right. Ed, Edd n Eddy. Okay, this is something I rewatched recently. I loved Ed, Edd n Eddy. Me and my dad used to watch this all the time. Rewatched it recently. The episode still held up. Not from season 1. Season 1's really bad.
Yeah, it was still trying to form what it wanted to do.
Yeah, because a lot of the good episodes of Ed, Edd n Eddy is Eddie does something incredibly stupid. Everyone gets mad at Eddie. The slapstick ensues on him. But the first season of Ed, Edd n Eddy is just literally at the end of every episode, just they all get beat up, even if it's not their fault.
Yep.
Like every single episode in season
That is
1.
it is the Ed, Edd n Eddy formula, though.
But yeah, but like I'm one of those people where it's like if the slapstick is haha, people are in pain, I want like a reason, right? Like
Johnny Bravo.
yeah, exactly. It's his fault, right?
Oh, yeah.
In Looney Tunes, who's the one who's at fault? The one who started messing with bugs, right? Classic. But Ed, Edd n Eddy, like the first season, just they get beat up like all the time. Especially Double D, who sometimes is barely in the episode and he just gets walloped for no reason. And I never liked that as a kid.
Forgot about Double D for a second.
And then like the later seasons, they got better and better and better and really, really good. And the series finale movie's fantastic.
Yeah.
So I kind of think that maybe Ed, Edd n Eddy should be the litmus test for B.
I was about to say
I agree with that.
I don't know which
Yeah.
I don't know which side of Dexter's Lab to put it on.
I think it's a little above because I think Ed, Edd n Eddy started rough and ended strong. Dexter's Lab, it's like you should have known better to stop making stuff. Mike, Lou, and Og is whatever.
Yeah, I'm gonna be
It's
real.
not that good.
I don't remember this thing at all.
I don't either.
Straight
It's
up.
just like a
do
bunch
not
of
remember this
cavemen
thing.
kids. I'm just gonna throw it under Moxie's show. It's really not that good. No one remembers it.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage, the Cowardly Dog Show, starring Courage, the Cowardly Dog.
Courage.
S tier.
You know what? I
Dating.
agree.
Okay.
I agree. It's a very solid cartoon. But yeah, Courage is S tier. Fantastically written, really good stuff. Very unique use of animation.
Especially with the 3D stuff they were doing.
Oh yeah, the 3D stuff, very experimental. Didn't go
worked,
on too
though.
long. Oh yeah,
because it gave it that horror vibe.
yeah. And yeah, which even if you look at it, the CG's not good, but like it fits so well because it's not
Yeah.
good. It's endearing in a way. And like so many good episodes, like the one that explains how Courage was found as a
Yeah.
baby in the trash can.
Yep.
And Muriel saved them.
Yeah, the one where he helps out the woman escape the abusive dog. That's also another good one. And oh god, the episode where the space squid lands on Earth.
Yeah.
There's so many good episodes that are just like objectively perfect, and like it's weird, but like it's an artsy kind of weird. It's
Yes.
really good. It's a very good, tight-made show. You know what I mean? It's well done. It's
Yes.
well done.
Sheep in the big city.
Sheep in the Big City's all right. I never actually watched that much as a kid. I just think it's okay.
I don't think I've watched a single
I don't
episode
think
of
I have
this.
either.
I remember liking it a little bit more than I Am Weasel, so I think that's a safe place for it.
All right.
Just pat it on the head.
Yeah.
Time Squad! I remember this. This one's actually kind of rad.
Yeah?
Yeah, this one's kind of rad. I remember liking it. I think it got canceled too early, like Robot Jones. It's a fun, goofy design. It's like a little dorky kid.
Oh wait
The
a minute.
sassy robot and this-
I think I saw like an episode.
Yeah, no, this is a really fun show if you guys ever want to check it
Yeah,
out.
no, I think I've seen either an episode or just some random clip of this. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't realize this was Time Squad. I thought this was a Nick show.
No, this is
It
Time
looks
Squad.
a lot like a Nick show.
It does.
Like Fairly Odd Parents.
Yeah,
a little bit.
You'd think, but like no, this was an original Cartoon Network production, and honestly, I'd say it's a 7 out of 10. It's really fun. I recommend it.
All right.
Check.
Okay, Samurai Jack.
Oh.
We have to include the Adult Swim season. If this was by itself, I'd say yes. But the Adult Swim season is so stupid. I'm not having it go any higher than 8. I'm sorry.
Yeah?
I'm sorry. I hate the ending. I think the ending's really stupid. I think it's really dumb. Like
the ending.
The second half of that final season is so incredibly like. It's obvious when they started writing it, they thought they were gonna get 2 seasons, and then they were like, "No, you aren't," and they went, "Uh-oh." Because the whole point is like, Samurai Jack, he's got to go to the past, but all the time portals are broken. So he's been wandering the earth, never aging for 50 years. He is incredibly suicidal. There's a cult around Aku sending assassins after him. And he's thinking, maybe I should just let them kill me. And I'm like, that is so well written. That is so interesting. And then it's like, all right. So what if Aku's daughter was the secret MacGuffin that actually solves the whole entire plot? I don't care. That's so bad.
Where was she the entire first 4 seasons? This could have been solved season 1.
Like, seriously, it's like, and it's never really explained. It just says, well, because I have the blood of Aku, that means I can just magically do everything Aku can do. It's like, come on.
And also the fact that he even has a daughter.
Well, no, they explained it because it's a cult, and basically they put his blood into women, and then they gave birth to little demon half-springs.
The fact of even writing the plot, he's the freaking ancient ruler.
I know that, but like, if you didn't explain it, I'd forgive it because that's just kind of the vibes of Samurai Jack doesn't follow rules. Because don't you remember the time when Samurai Jack went into a house and it had just ghosts in it?
Oh yeah,
and it's the future, and he went into like this samurai ghost yokai house, and I'm like, that's rad.
The same thing happens in like the second episode where the freaking dogs that he meets in like first or second episode.
They don't
where they're just
explain
like, huh?
And you know
These
what?
guys?
We just roll with it. We just roll with it. But I cannot roll with the fact that it's like, well, now magically she's the MacGuffin that solves everything. It's like, no, that's an important thing we now have to explain that they never do. And I like the idea. The only thing from the ending I like is when Samurai Jack comes back from time and he wanders the world without the fear of Aku. I love that ending. I love that because after Aku's gone, he can wander.
He's finally at peace.
He's at peace. He can instead of wandering the earth training to kill Aku, he can wander the earth to find the beauty of life and surrounding it. That's fantastic. But the way we get there so bad. I would say above Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, no, I could see that.
Again, this should be S tier if it just didn't have that.
Yeah.
Grim and Evil's kind of hard because they split both the shows and repackaged them with new episodes. So
I think this thing only went for like 2 seasons or something. It was like it was really short.
And it's like the worst episodes from both shows.
Yeah?
I mean, kind of, yeah. If you ever go on streaming and you watch Grim like season 1, that's the stuff from Grim and Evil, and the episodes are not as good as the next season afterwards. Same thing with Evil Con Carne.
Yeah, I have not watched a single episode of Evil Con Carne. I think I've watched a select number of episodes from Grim and Evil a while ago.
Yeah, Grim and Evil, I would say.
I remember it basically being the same thing as Billy and Mandy.
Yeah.
I low-key thought they were the same show until I like realized they weren't.
Yeah, no, I think it's like this was like the rough draft, and then like Billy and Mandy, it's like, okay, they locked in, they know what they're doing, they're having fun. Because not only is there an animation upgrade, like the writing just gets better for me personally. But Grim and Evil, I think, is like I don't know, it's like a high C or a low B. I really don't know.
I feel like from what I remember of it basically just being Billy and Mandy, I would go low B because I feel like that's closer to where Billy and Mandy is probably going to be than high C.
Okay.
Whatever happened to
Robot Jones?
Whatever Happened to Robot Jones is also pretty good. It's not. I like Time Squad a lot more though. It's also another one of those forgotten ones in the early 2000s.
Yeah, I don't think I've watched the single
I don't think I have either.
It's literally, if you want a better version of it, I mean, honestly, My Life as a Teenage Robot does the same stick, but better.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, seriously? Because it's the plot just like human robot thing?
The plot's like robot in human setting doing stuff. But this was before My Life as a Teenage Robot. The thing that saves it for me is I really like the sketchy art style. It reminds me a lot of Schoolhouse Rock. And I think that's really neat. I don't even know if it even had more than one season. Yeah, it got 2 seasons, 27 episodes. Not a lot. But I don't think it's bad, though. I just think it's okay. I think this is another C.
Another C, yeah.
It's another C tier. Kids Next Door. I loved Kids Next Door as a kid. Watching it as an adult, it didn't age well at all.
No?
No.
I remember it being like really cool.
It's really cool, but there's like so much lazy, gross out episodes, like the pie crust episode.
Yeah.
I don't know if I remember the pie crust episode.
It's where they purposely gave kids pink eye to get crust for a
Oh.
pie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's weird, and there's a lot of just like, and like, I know it's goofy. It's like kids versus adult tyranny, and there's a lot of really good plots, but
Yeah.
just like,
especially the movie.
oh, the movies.
The movie
yeah,
was so good.
Yeah, the movie, that was
I remember a decent amount of that movie. That movie was really good.
I literally remember, I think I've watched basically every single episode growing up. Like, this is the point where I was actively watching Cartoon Network. I was there for the whole entire cycle of Kids Next Door. I think I'd have to put it under Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Okay.
I think that's fair.
Yeah, I was thinking somewhere in between Low A and Time Squad.
It's better than Time Squad. It's way better than Time Squad.
Yeah, is it better than Dexter though? That's the thing. Because I feel like Dexter and Kids Next Door kind of have the same vibe, even though they're two
Well,
very
Kids Next Door
different
ended
series.
when it needed to. The issue with Kids Next Door is that there's just so much ideas that none of it ever flows well sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, they'll have that whole episode where it's like, oh yeah, father became the head of the Kids Next Door for one episode. And then we never acknowledge that. Right? So that's
Yeah.
weird. But then, don't you remember the kid who turned 13 and went evil with number 5 sister?
Oh,
That was like a
yeah.
major plot point that had actual consequences. So, like,
Ooh,
some
yeah.
things have consequence, some things don't.
Oh yeah,
Certain
the stakes
things-
are like super malleable.
Yeah, but also not at the same time. And
Which
there was one
actually,
of-
that's probably why the movie is so good, because the stakes are like
It's
very high,
Yeah.
but then also immediately resolved, so you never have to think about it ever again.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure
Huh.
there also was a regular episode. It was like a two-parter where father just like managed to successfully turn every kid into an animal. And you feel like that's an important thing, but like no one ever brings that up.
Yeah.
Or how the delightful children were operatives that were gone that no one just ever brought about, that were talked about or brought up ever at all. It's very weird. It's weird. I think it should go under Ed, Edd n Eddy, because I think the finale movie of Ed, Edd n Eddy is objectively better writing than literally almost everything in Kids Next Door.
Yeah, that's fair.
Other than maybe like, I don't know, the episode where Nigel doesn't appreciate his father when they go fishing. That one's a good episode
Yeah.
for me. That one's a pretty good one. I think this show's like the funniest thing in the universe, and I don't care.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would agree.
This show is so funny. I think most of my bad humor comes from this show. Like, I was a huge Billy and Mandy kid. I loved it. It had the macabre horror stuff. It was very, like, tongue-in-cheek. It never took itself seriously. And it's so funny. I watch it on Halloween, and there's just jokes that just have me dying. Like,
Yeah.
Billy was terrified of clowns. So they keep trying to do the cartoon shtick. It's, let's get Billy to like clowns. Let's do all these activities. And then it just breaks with Grim literally grabbing him by the neck. It's like, stop being afraid of clowns. And that's like that's the climax. And then Billy's like, I know what to do. And he gets so traumatized by it. He sees everyone as a clown and goes clown hunting. And it's like, that is insane. And I love it. I like it more than Ed, Edd n Eddy.
I haven't watched Billy and Mandy in a long time.
You don't remember this, but there was at one point where Billy and Mandy was like literally the #1 thing on Cartoon Network, so much that the producers hated that. They were
The fact that it
mad.
was like number one?
That's why at one point they were going to have a Fred Burger and Cheese show. That was in talks at
Oh.
one point. And I think Underfist would have been made if Cartoon Network didn't want to move away from cartoons in 2009. So honestly, I think this is an A. I like it. I like it more than Johnny Bravo.
Really?
Yeah, I like it a lot more.
I personally would put Johnny Bravo above it.
Above it? All right, Chris,
That's
you're the
my
tiebreaker.
personal.
You're the tiebreaker.
I think it's above Johnny Bravo only because it's more memorable to me.
Right? I still remember the clowns are afraid of Tangelos.
Clowns hate Tangelos. Messes with their equilibrium.
Evil Con Carne is not as good as Grimm.
I have not watched a single episode of this.
Neither have I.
The only episode that I clearly remember was the Christmas episode where they got Worf from Star Trek to be Rudolph, and he's this jacked reindeer that beats up people. So the whole goal is to get Rudolph back into like business, and he goes, "I will help you, Santa," and he like beats up people trying to ruin Christmas. The best part of Evil Con Carne is General Scar, and they knew that. That's why they put him in Grimm as like a main character, because there's like a lot. The whole episode where Scar's trying to tend to his garden and Billy keeps ruining the garden. You never got something as funny as that as Evil Con Carne. I think it's the same level as Grim and Evil.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Grim and Evil's better because it had Grim.
You know what? That's fair.
Because Grim's
True.
such a good character,
Yes.
dude. Grim is like one of my favorite cartoon characters ever. I love him. Genndy Tartakovsky's Star Wars movies.
Oh.
It's peak. It's
Indeed.
really good. I remember the big rollout for this. I watched it. It used to be on Cartoon Fridays or whatever, right? And I was so excited. Me and my dad watched it, and it was 3 minutes, and then it stopped. We went, what?
Oh.
It only showed for the first season the 3 to 5 minutes. So when you watch it on Disney Plus and you're like, what are these weird fades or transitions in between like Kit Fisto underwater to Mace Windu fighting all the battle droids? While both are really cool, I had to wait a week in between those. The rollout was weird. Season 3's rollout was way better because that's when they swapped to like 15 minutes, I think.
Oh,
Instead of
okay.
like a couple minutes, which it flows way better.
Especially if you're only doing it one time a week. It's like, what the?
And it works as a good transition, I guess, from episode 2 to 3. But it's not canon anymore, so it's just a bunch of cool what-if
Yeah.
stuff. It's now just aura.
No, literally.
It's just aura farming.
And then you have Shaggy Jedi.
Yeah, it made General Grievous cool.
True.
Yes.
The Obi-Wan and clone armor look is the one that's, oh my god, that's still peak design of Obi-Wan there.
Dude,
And
all the designs in that
yeah,
were peak.
all,
They were
I
all
mean,
so good.
Except Chancellor Palpatine he looked like a toad.
Okay.
He
that's
looked
fair.
like a toad.
Okay.
Now, here's the question. How much does aura farming get you?
Ooh.
This is the question.
Okay, let's think about this for a second. Hold on. One of the things on this tier list is pure aura farming, and that's Johnny Bravo.
Oh, you know what?
Dude, Johnny
True.
Bravo is the ultimate aura farm.
Okay, I will put...
If this is better aura farming than Johnny Bravo, it's got to go above Johnny Bravo.
I don't think it's better aura farming. I think it's enough to get it an A.
Yeah, definitely an A tier.
Okay.
It's definitely A tier. Because it's just a bunch of what-if aura farming.
Nice.
I was there for the premiere. I remember the theme song of Chicks Dig Giant Robots. This show was awesome. I don't care. Was it the best? No. Was the art style weird? Yeah, but I don't care. It was cool, but it's not the best written. I'd put it under Dexter.
I think I only remember the first episode of this.
So do I.
Yeah, because basically it premiered, they made a big stink of it, and then they got
should wait.
shoved into Toonami, and then it was deleted as a tax write-off. This is actually one of the first tax write-offs Cartoon Network
Oh.
had. Then
I
it was...
might actually not remember. I might be thinking of Symbionic Titan accidentally.
No, yeah, it's a fun show. It's a fun show. It's really fun. It's nothing special. That's that's why I got canceled after a season or two. But Okay, I'm gonna start off strong with this one. Foster's is an S tier. There's a reason it's the Cartoon Network show that has like one of the most amount of Emmys.
Yeah, isn't it like
Yeah.
4 or 5 or something?
Yeah.
The pilot is amazing, well written. So many episodes are so good. The main negative everyone brings up was the Bendy episode, which they understood immediately and wrote him to be gone. But unironically, this is one of the best cartoons they've ever made.
Yeah.
This is also like, I feel like most people in conversation, if you're thinking of like the top 3 Cartoon Network series, I feel like it's probably Adventure Time, Regular Show, Foster's.
Because Good Will Hunting is a top 5 Cartoon Network thing ever produced. And fantastic episode after fantastic episode. And I honestly think it's also better than Courage. I don't know if that's a hot, spicy take.
I don't know. I feel like I could see it on either side.
Because Courage is good, right? It's really good. But a lot of it's abstract thinking about it. And because in some episodes, as abstract as you want to do it, they aren't that abstract.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's literally, the giant foot with the evil foot fungus.
Yeah.
Right? But Foster's, there's a lot of really heartwarming episodes that are really good. The animation is so good. The art style, hard carries.
Yeah.
And some of the jokes are really good. What was the bit? It was Frankie explaining how imaginary friends are made, and then they get to one that's just Mojo Jojo, and she just straight up goes, "Yeah, some kids are just lazy and just copy whatever they see on TV," and it's just it's just straight up Mojo Jojo. It's just
Wasn't there also
meta
that
joke.
cheese person that just yelled cheese?
yeah, and it was Mac's neighbor, and it's literally just this little goober that walk around, and he acted like a baby.
Yeah.
And it's really good. There's so many good episodes in this. My favorite one was the Mr. Pockets episode, where it was this fantastical imaginary friend who had this rich lore, but Mac and Blue, because they're new, they have no idea who this guy is.
Yeah.
And they're trying to find this mystery. It's well, this guy has to be some evil dude if we have no idea who he is. And everyone just goes, "Wow, that guy's so awesome." All right, well, anyway, we're going to walk away now. It's like, what? And they go mad trying to find this mystery of Mr. Pockets. So good.
I think I gotta go back and rewatch Foster's because I'm like, I remember it being really good, but I can't remember like why. Kinda. It's like, but like I can't remember what about it I thought was like.
No, I mean, that's valid. Like why you liked X.
Yeah.
Hi, Puffy Ami Umi. I don't know if you two know what this is.
I can't say I do.
Isn't this that one like chibi thing they kind of did?
Okay, so you know how Teen Titans had their theme song?
Yeah.
This was a cartoon about the girls who made that theme song, but it's obviously fictionalized, right? Like they look literally nothing like that.
Oh, so it's like what they were doing with like bands and stuff at the time, where giving them their own TV shows.
Yeah, but like this is like way more fictionalized, made up. It's kind of hard to sell it as like these two girls are forever enslaved to this greasy loser in a tour bus who keeps doing like Ed and Eddie level scams to make them famous.
Oh, seriously?
But then you have vlogs about them being famous, and it's like it's very weird mishmash. It's kind of The art style carries it, but it's not that great. I think Robot Jones is better than it, honestly, because and the worst part is I'm not going to say you have to learn English. I think that's rude. But why would you make a show about two people and they don't voice the characters? Now, they do speak English. I know they speak English because they have like live action segments where they speak English. It's not bad, but they don't voice the characters. But it's like, it's not the people who are Puffy Amiwi. So why? And they didn't even sound remotely close. So I just.
That's crazy that you don't voice your own.
Or like hire someone who sounds exactly like you. So it'd be like Teen Titans and then this. And obviously Teen Titans was more successful. And no, didn't age well. Speaking of action cartoons, their answer to Avatar, actually.
Oh, really?
Oh.
2000s action cartoons. You have Avatar, American Dragon Jake Long, and The Adventures of Juniper Lee. And if you want to know something funny, Juniper Lee and American Dragon Jake Long are basically the same premise.
Yeah?
Yep. And honestly, the two creators of the show are in hysterics because they never met each other until after the show was made. And they both went, wait a second. And it's all right.
That's crazy. Because I've watched American Dragon Jake Long.
Yeah, no, if you like American Dragon Jake Long, you'll like Juniper Lee. It's like Juniper Lee's like a slightly weaker American Dragon Jake Long. They each have their, differences, but like I'd also put American Dragon Jake Long like highest in C because the second season isn't that good. But yeah, no, it's all right. Camp Laszlo's a banger. I'm not gonna say it's the best written stuff.
I remember the last episode, that plot twist.
The plot twist, yes! Where Scoutmaster Lumpus wasn't the actual camp counselor.
No.
It was, they couldn't say it legally, but it was Heifer from Rocko's Modern Life.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was
right. This is the one that had the tie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
I put this under Dexter.
Okay.
I put this under Dexter.
Fair.
There's some good episodes. It's fun, but it's nothing too special. What is this? Sunday Pants?
That is they basically revamped What a Cartoon.
I do not remember this in
This
any
was
way.
the setup for...
What is this?
It didn't really have that. I think it had... I'm probably a little off on this. I think it had the setups for all the like original stuff that came out around that time.
You made this up, dude.
I'm telling you, this is real, bro. I got it from the wiki.
The
wiki is so accurate, 100%.
Dude, it's the wiki, man.
Yeah, for
What
sure.
are any of these shows?
Bus stop talk?
What are any of these shows?
Okay, maybe it didn't have the setups. I could be. I said I might have been wrong on that.
What are these? What is Mon Story?
It was on Cartoon Network. It aired on Cartoon Network.
You're going an E because I don't know what the hell you are. Actually, no. For an anthology series that got no cartoons, you're going an F. Sorry, buddy. Oh, I'll be rude.
First F tier.
I don't know what you are.
Get the heck out My
My gym partner's a monkey. Haha, garbage.
All I remember is the theme song.
Yeah, because
I don't think I remember anything about this one.
it's annoying. It's like basically the kid Adam Lyon, when they typed him into the education system, his name isn't Lyon, it's Lion.
N.
So they shove him into the animal school.
Yep.
With yeah,
What?
Yeah, the
That's
animal
the
school.
plot?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of a banger plot, but it's so random.
Dude, all right, here, I'm going to zoom in, all right? Okay, in this picture alone, we have deduced about 50% of the jokes.
Yep. That's.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
It's all...
Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
It's not peak anymore.
yeah.
Dang.
Yeah,
that
no.
premise though is so good. It's just like, oh,
It's just annoying. It's a really annoying cartoon. Honestly, I'd say it's like E tier.
I would agree.
It's not that great. Okay, all right, do your thing.
man.
Do your thing.
oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Yep, all right, hold on. I'm muting myself because he's going to yap for 5 minutes.
All right.
Go off, Queen.
Ben 10, the greatest series of all time. All right, so here's my petition. I'm not going to use my S tier on this one.
Figured.
Okay.
I'm going to petition it to be right next to Johnny Bravo.
Under?
Either side of
Under.
Johnny Bravo.
Under.
Under? Okay. 'Cause
It's under.
it's an absolute bang. I think universally we can acknowledge it's a bang.
It is, yeah. It's good.
I would have petitioned it for S, but it's...
Nah, I talked to him before, but I think the show literally drags on to sell toys way too often.
Yes.
Yeah, but that was a lot of Cartoon Network's demographic, though. That's the thing.
Okay.
I don't think it was necessarily specific to Ben 10.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean it's like, oh, that absolves Dexter's Lab for having bad episodes. Like, it's in the same tier as Powerpuff Girls. It's in the same vein. Yeah, it's revolutionary. Yeah, it has fantastic episodes, but it did drag
It had
on.
a really good pilot, too.
Dude, I remember it. I remember the whole Naruto marathon to the pilot, like the second time they aired the pilot. It was on Cartoon Friday. I remember that. It was big. It was big. It was everyone, the toys, it was huge. And then imagine being like, yeah, man, I'm the CEO of Cartoon Network. What if we had Squirrel Boy is the next cartoon?
I don't think I've actually watched an episode of this, but I've seen a lot of clips of
So
this
have I.
show.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
I'm not gonna lie, every clip I've seen of it though, it seems super mid.
It's very bland. It's not that interesting. I'm not gonna say it's like a waste, but I think My Gym Partner's a Monkey is like way fun.
Yeah.
Also, wait, now that I'm looking at the main character, I'm not gonna lie, he kind of looks like, I forget his name. The one kid from Phineas and Ferb with the glasses. He looks exactly like him, dude.
What's his name? Elmer?
I'm trying to remember, but he looks exactly like him.
Okay. Where's the wiki?
Yep.
Yeah.
Irving!
He didn't know what Class of 3000 is. Everyone pointed and laughed. Bro,
okay.
how do you
You
not
didn't know?
He didn't know.
Okay, there's no way you knew.
Yes. I've seen the show before.
Bro, I was trying to find it because I wanted to watch it to prep for this, but I couldn't find it, bro.
It's so good.
Dude, literally the only reason I found out about this was because I was doing the tier list for this.
The wiki told me.
And I was like, what the heck is this? I clicked on it. I'm like, wait, Andre 3000 made this? I want to watch this now.
Yep, he made a song for every episode. They're actually...
Did he actually?
Every episode ended with a song.
Dude.
Yeah, where the cast would sing it, and it's really... And like, a lot of them
I
are
want to
actually
watch
pretty
this
decent
so
songs.
bad now.
But yeah, no, honestly, it's a very good cartoon. It helps kids actually appreciate music. I really like it. I think it's like I think it's under Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because it's basically like event of the week. Because like when they make songs and you think Outcast, right? You're like, oh, it's all gonna be hip hop. But I think like the second episode is like the Spanish teacher at the school. They're trying to set him up with a date, and they make a Latin R&B pop song, right?
That's kinda cool.
And like it's a really good song because Andre 3000 is a very talented person, except when he plays on piano. Apparently, I think it's very good. Everyone sees it as like an underdog thing. It's solid. You have to go watch it, Luke. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so mad I didn't know about this before.
Chowder. If we said S tier, I'd be okay with that.
Really?
I think that's like, this is peak comedy.
It is pretty good.
I'd say it has to be like, this is a top fiver
Of Cartoon Network?
for me personally.
I could see that. I
It's
could
so
see
funny. All the meta jokes are so funny.
Oh,
the
yeah.
art style
Yeah,
is so
that is
unique.
true.
Having a guy who's made of rock that just says rada rada all the time Does not get old. This is actually the closest thing to SpongeBob that Cartoon Network's ever got, and I think like it's just as good as peak SpongeBob.
Really? I was gonna say Flapjack might be closer to SpongeBob than that.
I mean, to a degree, but like I think that Chowder
Not
has
even in terms of like it's in the water and they're both in the water, but I feel like it kind of has that same weird, like just stupid kind of vibe.
Yeah.
But so does Chowder.
But Flapjack is like, it's stupid, but you laugh at how like stupid it is. Derogatory. Chowder is stupid, but you laugh at how funny it can be.
Oh, so it's laughing at them versus laughing with them.
Yeah. Because
Gotcha.
because Chowder, I mean, there's so many. My favorite was during a transition because they use like 3D.
Yeah.
There's like a tomato splat on the screen, and then it cut to Gazpacho, and he's like, okay, you're making a mess, and he cleans off the screen.
Oh, yeah.
And then the Cartoon Network logo's still there, and they're like, how do you get rid of that one? It's like, oh, no, that one stays there forever. And they use puppets all the time, which I love the puppets.
Yeah.
It just seems like this was like a labor of love, and I don't know. I think at the very least, it should go an A.
Yeah, high A.
You know what? Yeah, I could see that.
Where do you guys want to put it then?
I don't know that it beats all of Samurai Jack. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to figure it out.
I'm okay with it under Samurai Jack.
You know what? I could probably see it over Samurai Jack, actually.
Oh, Chris,
Yeah.
what are
Not
we
an
thinking?
S,
What are we
but
thinking,
not
Chris?
an S.
Yes.
Above Samurai Jack?
Yes.
Okay. Transformers animated. Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
It's Transformers again, but with a
But
different
it's really
art style.
cool.
Just like every other Transformers show.
But because it's animated, it's really cool.
I don't know if you knew this, but fun fact, they're all animated.
Yeah.
It's called a cartoon.
No, but it's better animated.
That is debatable. I'm busting his ball. Like, it's Transformers. It's cool. I like the cast in this one the most, but I think the plot in Prime is like the better ones of the Transformers shows.
Okay.
And also, I think they kind of jumped the shark by having the little girl in Transformers animated be a robot the whole time in like the last season. That was odd. It was a little odd. I think it's B tier, but I don't know where to put it in the B tier.
I don't know. I feel like
Because like Transformers is cool, right? I love Transformers.
I would say under Dexter.
Under Deck, you know what?
I'm
That's valid.
thinking right next to Mega's XLR.
No, it's above Camp Laszlo. Easy.
Above.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah, easy. Camp Laszlo's goofy, and Mega Stellar's down there because it's nothing special. But
Yeah.
Transformers,
Yeah.
it's like a good mecha show.
You want to hear a fun fact about Transformers animated?
Okay. Is it the guy who did designs also was the guy who did Teen Titans?
Yes, but he also did designs for another series.
Hold on. Oh,
That's on this list.
oh no. Hold on. Oh, it's bothering me. Because he died shortly after. It is Ben
Yeah.
10, right?
It's Omniverse.
It's Omniverse. Yeah.
He was the reason the art style changed in Omniverse.
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it was
And that's
Omniverse.
why all of his aliens look very similar to things like Mystery Incorporated. He also did the
Yeah.
art for that.
Yeah, that
There
guy was
another
revolutionary.
Yeah, no.
Sad
he
he's
was like-
dead. Okay,
All
get
right.
it out of the way.
All right, this
Okay.
objectively best Ben 10 series.
Thank
Okay.
you. Thank you.
Objectively
Now.
best one out of the whole thing.
We know.
Okay, here is my question.
Okay.
Can I, without using my S tier, get this to S?
I was gonna say it goes in S.
Really?
Fine, but I don't want it. I want it's under courage.
Yeah.
I'd put it under courage.
Under.
Because if we're putting this in the S tier of animation, it's just a solid action show.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
but the
really-
plot,
I
the
do
season
not
1 and
think-
2 plot is actually peak.
I do not think on a technical level, basically what Ben 10 Alien Force is, it's just a very solid American version of a shonen anime. And when I think of an S tier, I think of like a 10 out of 10 cartoon. What you're saying to me is like, next to all these Studio Ghibli movies, you want me to put Naruto. And I'm like, okay, there's something in my inner core that doesn't jive with me. Because in the end, it's just another action cartoon meant to sell toys. It is not revolutionary in that retrospect because Transformers beat you to that like what, 30 years? Now, is it really good? Is that knocking down Ben 10? No. I just think Courage is better.
Yes.
It did things that animation has not done before
Yes.
and hasn't
Yep.
since. Everything in another country called Japan has done Ben 10. Everything in
Yeah.
sci-fi has done Ben 10. Ben 10's like the Star Wars of cartoons.
Yeah.
It's taking the best parts of everything out at the time and making it like ta-da, and it's good. It's really good.
Yeah, but like the first 2 seasons are straight peak.
Yes.
For an action cartoon, yes.
Okay, do you remember the first 2 seasons of this?
If I remember correctly, there's a lot going on, and I do remember it. But see, at the same time, it was next to Pokemon.
You know what? Fair.
Okay, I watched all of Ben 10, right, to its original one. I didn't really watch much of Omniverse until way later. It's like, yeah, this is a great action cartoon. But like, if I'm thinking of action cartoons, Avatar: The Last Airbender is objectively better. Every single DC animated cartoon is objectively better. And even at the time, I would argue Spectacular Spider-Man's first season's objectively better.
Absolutely.
So like in the realm of action, there's just stuff that's just objectively better and more unique, even in this field.
Okay.
I'm going to let you do your little sneak here, right? I'm not evil.
Do I still have my S tier, though, or is this
Oh,
my
yeah,
S tier?
yeah. Flapjack is,
I remember just a loud screaming child, and that's about it.
oh, you never watched that one of, what was it, Captain Knuckles was pouring on the dock, and he got beat up by everyone, and then this dog came up, and he's like, what do you do? And then the dog did a flap, and he just went, ooh. Yeah, no, I'm not a big Flapjack guy. It's all right. I mean, it's important because most cartoons after this, everyone here worked on Flapjack.
I think including some of the people who worked on Ben 10, too. Which is crazy, because that wasn't even Cartoon Network. That was Man in Action.
Flapjack was like the catalyst. Flapjack was the one where everyone worked. Chowder was the reason that convinced Cartoon Network to make cartoons again. I think it's better than Camp Lazlo.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
I could say that, but Transformers are cool.
They are.
You know what? That's a fair argument. That's a fair argument.
So we'll just put it under Transformers. Total drama I never got.
Oh, here we go.
Meh. I don't like reality TV other than like Hell's Kitchen. I understand the appeal of it, but like I don't really like the
Total Drama to Hell's Kitchen.
Well, no, but that's what it's riffing off. Because when this came out, the biggest thing on television at the time was reality TV.
TV shows. Yeah.
It was so huge, right? It was the cheapest thing to make. Oh, and during the writer's strike. So reality
that's
TV
right.
was the cheapest thing to make, produce, edit. You didn't have to go through unions too. So this show came out at the perfect time. And I don't get it because I don't like most of the characters. I don't like the host guy. The only character I really liked was the chef. Does he even have a name other than
No,
chef?
his name is Chef.
His name is... That's so awesome. I don't get it. I don't know. It's not my thing. My hands are up. It's like, I don't think it's that.
I mean,
I'd say it's at least high B.
Oh,
High B?
Yes.
no way.
Let's also remember, this is
Yes.
it's not split
All
up.
of total
It is all of it in one thing.
Unfortunately, including Pockettail Island, which is awful.
I don't get it.
Revenge was a good season. The humor worked for me in this show.
I mean, I can see that, but it's just I just don't think any of the characters are good, and the animation's bleh. All right, Luke, you're gonna be the tiebreaker. My heart tells me highest in C. His is high B. Where are we putting it?
I don't know. I am high B, but not highest in B.
That's fair.
I feel like it
Okay,
it beats
all right.
everything in B up until Dexter.
That's fair.
Sure. I understand. Okay. Secret Saturdays, solid action cartoon. I think it's kind of rad. I like cryptids. It's nothing special though.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I rewatched the first 5 episodes just to because the only thing I remembered before doing that was when they showed up in Omniverse because
Yeah,
Ben 10.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I had to rewatch a couple episodes just to make sure I was actually remembering what they do and what the main
Yeah.
plot was. I'm not gonna lie. I remember it being a lot more mid.
It's
Honestly, I would go home and watch more.
It's pretty good. My main issue is I think the villain's not that interesting. The overall
Really?
villain.
I thought-
he's okay.
Okay, at least in the first 5 episodes, he seems okay. I don't remember if he gets worse.
I'm not going to say he gets worse. I'm not saying he's bad. I just think he's okay.
Gotcha.
I mean, I'd probably put it right under Transformers Animated, mainly because I like cryptids. Cryptids are cool.
Cryptids are so cool. Especially those things in the second episode. The weird gorilla mixed with a hog thing. And they showed up. I'm like, oh, I feel like this is gonna be a mid design because it was described as oh, it's a gorilla mixed with this thing. I'm like, that's gonna look bad. And then I looked at it, I'm like,
good.
dude, that's sick. Especially the weird pterodactyl thing.
Yes.
With the dude.
This is Hero 108.
I'm being mean. Hero 108's kind of dumb.
I'm a little I kind of like it.
It's just kind of like
It is kind of dumb, but I
Hey.
feel like the whole point is it is kind of dumb. The main villain is just an idiot, but he's supposed to be an idiot.
but it's not good. Again, to compare, Avatar was still on the air.
Yeah.
Secret Saturdays was on the air.
Right.
Ben 10 was on the air.
True.
What reason is it to watch this watered down, poorly animated version of action slop? What does this do that it does better than literally anything? And the answer is nothing.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely doesn't do anything better.
It's tropes you've already seen before, presented in a worse quality.
But it's like it's
Everything
very short segments. They're
You
just
see
cool, like,
in
fight
Hero
scenes kind of thing.
108, OKKO does 10,000% better.
Okay,
Yes.
that's true. I'm just saying I like Hero 108. I feel like
I'm just saying, you guys are bullying me for my taste, and that's not okay on this show.
I'm just saying, I
using
feel
my
like-
Hail Mary S tier on Hero 108.
you know what? Screw it. No, I'm kidding.
Chris is like, you won't do it, I will!
I feel like Hero 108 gets a little too much hate for what it is. Thing
I
ever.
was thinking
but it's
of a
also
place
not
to
the
put
worst
it.
thing ever.
I would say highest in D.
See, now that I feel like
It's below average.
I feel like it's about average.
Okay, all right.
I feel like it's about average.
Tell me
I
where
feel
you
like
put it.
I feel like a fair ranking is probably Sheep Big City.
Chris, what are we thinking? Are we going to be in
like-
a generous mood, or are we going to fight?
I'm thinking
I'll
you
be
know what?
generous.
Below Sheep Big City.
I'm
above I
ignoring
Am
you.
Weasel.
We're going to put it above Puffy Amiyumi.
Oh, okay.
We'll be mean to Puffy Amiyumi. Sorry. This is the part where you guys can get mad at me. I've never sat down and watched Adventure Time anything past season 3.
Really?
Nope. I never had time to fully sit down and watch all of Adventure Time, all of regular show. Actually, I watched way more regular show than Adventure Time because that was more teenage coded than the first bunch of Adventure Times where it's like, I have this cat assassin that we have a 4-year-old voice. It's like, that's not me. So whatever you guys want to put it, I'm okay with it. My gut feeling says it's probably like high A. That's
yeah,
my rough
I mean,
guess.
Adventure Time was one of those things that I had a lot of people I still know that really like Adventure Time.
Yeah.
I have always been, like, say they were 100% there, I'm like 75% of the way there.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be the one to say put it in S, but I'm not opposing putting it in
I'd
S.
say at least an A somewhere.
My thing that I
Because it's
always
a really
tell-
good, like, it's a really good show.
I know, but the thing that I always think about when I think of Adventure Time is that the first season's not that great. This is like the first show I think that does that trend in modern animation. I'm sorry, in the 2010s animation where it goes, here's this quirky show, and then like it's kind of slop. It's just random things that happen, and then once they get to season 2, they go, now I can do whatever I want. I loathe that
Yeah.
so much. And
Yeah,
I think
it did suffer quite a bit
Adventure
from that.
Time is the first one I think that really did that. There are some like weird episodes to a point where I think I saw a meme on Twitter about it the other way. It's like last season episodes of Adventure Time will make you cry or pontificate life. First season episodes of Adventure Time had a ghost playing butt ball.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, and then you also have episodes like the one where he has to like battle himself to get out of the maze, but it's not like he physically battles himself. He like mentally battles himself, and he's like, "Oh wait, I can just leave the maze." And
Yeah.
he leaves the maze, and it's like, "Whoa, that's cool."
I
So, like,
don't know.
I don't know.
I
Yet
mean,
again, I'm
A tier. The vibes feel right on A tier.
Yeah.
yeah, because like I've watched all of Adventure Time, and I'm still in that like 75, 85% of the way
I
there.
think
Yeah.
Under Samurai Jack is fair.
Yeah.
Because with our rude assumptions. This is Ultimate Alien.
I got a big hot take for this.
Oh,
one.
okay. Hot take.
Oh,
Hot
no.
take time. Hot take
All right,
time.
you know what? I'll let you go first.
Highest in B.
Oh,
Only because Ultimate Alien is not Ultimate Alien. Not only were there no Ultimates barely shown in the show,
that is completely fair.
a lot of the aliens you see in the intro, like, it's not even
Oh
there
yeah,
either.
the fact where they show all the original series aliens, and then they're like, they don't exist anymore.
A lot of the concepts that they had for this were
And the
not
redesigns
implemented.
were kind of
Yeah.
they were not good. Completely valid. However, the first 3 arcs of Ultimate Alien, these are my personal favorite arcs of Ben 10. The lead up and build up to Agrigor, Map of Infinity, and then Ultimate Kevin, where like I was convinced for a solid like 3 episodes they were going to kill Kevin, and Kevin was going to be written out of the show.
Ultimate Alien's where I dropped off. I feel like there's way too much going on.
That's fair.
Ben 10, you could just watch and you can like get it.
Yeah, especially with Alien Force and Classic.
In Alien
easily.
Force, you can get it, but then Ultimate Alien's like, put on your crystal specs, everyone.
yeah.
We gotta make all these complicated plots
Yeah,
to
'cause then
sell
you gotta-
more toys. And I'm like, okay,
Yeah, this is
come
where
on.
the-
That's,
toy
that's
line.
literally the only reason the Ultimates were there.
They're
And
not.
honestly, I dislike a good chunk of the Ultimate designs. They're not good.
Because they had Ultimate Wild Mutt for 1 episode.
His power also sucks. If you want to know why, reference the Ben 10 tier list.
I mean, honestly, I think I dump Alien Force probably under Ed and Eddie.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
I
Ultimate.
would
Yeah,
agree.
I mean, the only reason I'm biased is because I really
I think we found someone's special interest.
I like season 1. Everything after season 1 sucks.
Yes.
The Forever Night arc, the whole thing with Vilgax, where he's like, oh my god, I'm going to fight Vilgax. It's going to happen. He one punches him, and it's the stupidest, most anticlimactic BS ever.
You stabbed me.
Yeah, I think the Forever
So
Nights is actually
stupid.
where I fell off. I didn't like them.
I'm so torn because the reason that I was saving my S is because I wanted to use it on this because I really like these arcs.
Yeah, but like
It's my personal favorite arc. So like I'm debating whether or not I should use my S on this.
4, 3, 2, 1. Generator
All right.
X.
I think criminally underrated.
I think this is like Korra, where everyone says it's criminally underrated, and it's just a pretty good action
Okay.
cartoon. Because right now,
However, I feel like Korra is like actually mid. This is like above mid.
I think they're both slightly above mid. I think they both have really good ideas. Korra has way worse mess ups that we will get into when we get to Nick, but Generator Rex, there's a reason it didn't get big, and it's that it doesn't feel too special.
They did the crossover with Ben 10.
Yes, that crossover.
Yeah.
Absolute peak.
But see, I remember that. But however, I also remember a lot of people discovered Generator Rex through that.
Yeah.
And then they went, oh, it's okay.
I am definitely in that boat. I had watched Generator Rex previously.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, it's not bad. And I kind of only gave it 2 episodes because I was like, why am I watching this when I could rather watch Ben 10? Then I watched the crossover. I'm like, wait, I completely forgot about the show. So I went back and watched it. And I'm like, oh, this is actually good. I think a little bit of the reason might be the fact that it's also made by Man of Action. So I might be just a little biased that I'm just used to Ben 10. And it kind of fits in that
I think they were trying to do
area.
another Ben 10 show.
I mean,
that's what Secret Saturday is, but like
Yeah.
Secret Saturday felt different enough.
Yeah.
I feel like Generator Rex was the hand that they were gonna deal with was like way too similar to the one that they had with Ben. And it's cool. I think he's cool, but like I don't know. I don't think this dude's escaping B tier at all.
No.
I think this should go like around the level of Secret Saturdays.
Yes.
okay.
Or
I'm
below-
thinking
Ooh,
like
better.
above Transformers. I do like Generator Rex more than Transformers.
I'd agree.
Okay, all right. Regular show, also really good and really funny.
I cannot
Pretty
rate
good.
this at all because
You can't rate it at all.
Well, no, because I had a whole thing. My mom banned me from watching this. I
Yeah.
still haven't
Yeah.
watched it. I've seen clips, but I haven't actually seen the whole show.
So regular show, I think, is actually really good, very subversive, really funny, but I think it's the most original Mark Hamill voice acting that whole
Yes.
entire decade.
Yep.
I was dying of laughter because I didn't go into that knowing this. And then like around season 3, I'm like, I think I was playing Darksiders, and I was like, oh, Mark Hamill's the spirit. Then I heard this spirit voice, and I'm like, wait a second. And I looked it up, I'm like, wait, Skips was Mark Hamill the whole, that's so funny. It's a funny show. I will say I watched regular show.
I watched all the show.
It's an A-tier show, right?
Yes, absolutely.
But I think I feel like it's disrespectful to put it near Adventure because I know some of the plot beats, and some of the plot beats in Adventure Time sound way better than regular shows.
Yeah.
plot. But I really like the finale of regular show.
Yeah.
It's a really
It's
good.
really good.
And I like how the show actually progresses, where like Rigby's the little jerk
Yeah.
that's a loser, and Mordecai's the cool guy.
Yeah.
But the roles slowly switch over the course of the whole show. Love that too.
Yeah.
This is tough of going off something I kind of know the vibes of versus something I do know the vibe. I don't know. What are you thinking, Chris?
I think below Adventure Time.
Below Adventure Time? Okay, we can put it below Adventure Time. Mad TV D tier.
Really?
C tier.
C tier. Okay. All right. My take is I think Robot Chicken's mid. This is
Okay.
Robot Chicken for babies.
But Spy X Spy.
That was about to be my same argument.
You
Spy X
can
Spy.
just read the comics.
But it's better animated.
It is.
It's better
It really
animated.
is.
So
It's funny.
It is.
Those
so funny.
3 minutes do not save Scott Pilgrim versus the 7 Dwarves, okay?
But could those 3 minutes get it above the Moxie show?
I was going to put it above the Moxie show in D.
Can it get lowest in C? Can it just
Lowest
stay
in
in
C.
low C for Spy X Spy?
Yeah.
Because think about it, right?
Fine.
Hear me out. Spy X Spy had a bunch of different segments, and then you add 3 minutes together, it's longer. It's
Yeah.
a bigger part of the show.
Yes.
It counts. Addition.
with the
Addition.
Symbionic Titan, I also think it's a little overrated.
I would actually agree. I remember Symbionic Titan very fondly, but I went back and I watched till like episode 4 or 5.
It's like a regular action cartoon.
I had one problem with it. The pacing is so weird.
It's very
Yeah, it
awkward.
is.
It's literally like they would start the episode and the pacing would be fine. And then they would do an action scene. The action scene would be perfectly fine. And then the entire pacing of the episode would get messed up afterward. And I'm like, what? How did the
Yeah.
action scene, which is perfectly paced, mess up the pace of the episode? And then, like, as soon as you get to the mech fight, when the Symbionic Titan fights, the episode ends and the ending is perfectly fine. But it was in every single episode, right after the first action scene, everything up until Symbionic Titan shows up, pacing is whack.
Yeah, and it
It was
tries
so weird.
and like it still has that weird Samurai Jack thing where it does like those awkward things. But the reason why it worked in Samurai Jack is because it was showing off backgrounds and all that stuff. You can't really do that in Suburbia. Yeah, I think Symbionic Titan's probably the most sloppy thing that
Yeah.
Genndy
sucks because
Tarkovsky
it's
made.
so cool. And
It's
Genndy
cool.
Tarkovsky. But it's
I
like-
think Hotel Transylvania is a better Tarkovsky project than
Yeah.
Symbionic Titan.
Which sucks because I remember this being so baller.
I probably put it under Camp Laszlo, personally.
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, that's ironic. The two mech cartoons are right next to each other.
I know. Ninjago. It's alright.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah. Season 1, 2, and 3, baller. Everything else, eh.
Yeah. The Gold Ninja is where I dropped off.
Yeah, dude, it was so dumb. Like, you already had the green ninja. You don't need the gold. Forget the gold ninja, bro.
Let him sell toys.
Well, they actually have to. They're Lego.
I know.
They
but
have a legitimate reason to
I
sell
also
toys.
think Bionicle is cooler than Ninjago.
I think
personally.
Lego Chima is more cool than Ninjago, personally.
Ooh, you know what? That's super valid, actually. You know
Shima
what?
has some crazy plots.
Because I only like Lego Ninjago for because I could buy this and get the cool weapons. Lego Chima was like everything looked cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Honestly, I think this is highest in C.
Yeah.
Which sucks because the first 2 seasons are like really
Only
good.
Yeah.
And then it just fall off.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Alfei, Roba, Horus, problem solvers.
Problem Solvers is not good. I don't really like it.
I mean, it was okay.
Nah.
It was weird.
It was weird, but yet again, it's one of those shows that I kind of feel like is just, you can tell by even looking at it. The whole point of it is supposed to be weird.
Yeah, but I think like we have this like weird thing where we get weird shows, but I think the only good one was Uncle Grandpa.
Yes.
Uncle Grandpa was definitely the best one.
I think this is like easy highest in D because
Yeah.
I don't know. It feels half finished. It's a cartoon that's like half finished, half baked. Gumball's pretty peak. I'm not gonna
Gumball
lie.
is super peak.
Season 7's coming out.
Yes.
Yeah. Low key, some of the funniest things in animation. I love their animation style,
Yeah.
having
Oh,
like
yeah.
Google images as their backgrounds,
Yep.
and every single version of animation just exists here.
And the fourth wall breaks.
I might have a little bit of a hot take here. I feel like Gumball does meta a little bit better than Chowder.
I agree with that.
Just
a little.
agree. You know what?
Mainly because the whole point of the show is it's meta.
that is true. We can put it above.
Especially with the Void subplot.
It also was pretty well timed. Like the fact that it got trending on Twitter that there was a Chinese knockoff of Gumball, and then within like a couple months,
yep.
almost like South Park, they were just like, boom,
Yeah.
locked in. Here's
You
a
know
whole
what?
episode making
This
fun
is
of it.
kind of like Cartoon Network South Park.
To a degree,
Yeah.
yeah. The whole entire episode, where it's just a plot for plot recreation of never-ending story, but the joke is that it's their dad just trying to buy a jar of mayonnaise, is the funniest bit I've ever seen in my goddamn life. It's so funny.
And the awesome store.
Yes, the awesome store.
And the freaking
God.
oh wait, and that one Golden Girls knockoff episode. Do you remember when
yes,
his dad was like,
yes, the Golden Girls knockoff episode.
yeah,
God.
that was a banger of an
Or
episode.
what about the episode where the ice cream girl kept making yaoi of the characters and it was
Yeah.
coming to life? That
Yeah.
was so funny.
Oh no, wait. My personal favorite episode of Gumball. Do you remember the one where Gumball's mom and she was like trying to toughen him up?
The paintball episode.
Yeah, the freaking paintball, and they
paintball.
all go through, and she just like assassinates them.
And then like it's like, yeah, it's funny, but there's also like really well written episodes. Like the episode specifically is the one everyone talks about, is when I think Gumball's mom was yelling at the dad and she's like, this family sucks. How did it get to this? And it's like her playing back the memory of her meeting Richard.
Yeah,
I
no,
love
the
that episode.
flashback
I
episode.
love
it's such
that
a
episode.
well
And then
written
she goes,
episode.
yeah, and she's like, "What would have happened if I
Yeah,
didn't
I
meet
love
him?"
that
and like,
episode.
yeah.
And she's like, wait a second, I'm actually pretty happy with what I got. And then like it shows like a huge, beautiful montage of them being like rejected by their families and having a wonderful life together. And I'm like, oh my gosh, it's so good. When it wants to be well written, it's just so good.
Literally. I think it started like really good writing was like season 3.
Yeah.
Whereas like something
it's like season 1 was kind of meh. Season 2, they got their hang of it, so it's really funny. Season 3 is when they locked in. They're like, boom, I know what to do. I also don't really care for this at all.
I thought these were all like mad as a child, like the same thing.
Right? Because it's all just wacky stuff. I like it more than Problem Solvers, though.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Still not that good.
That's
it's in D
fair.
tier.
It's hero time.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go.
Here we go.
I think it's above Ed, Ed, and Eddie in B.
Okay.
I like the buddy cop shtick.
Yeah.
But at this point in my life, my thought process is, do I really need more?
I couldn't watch it because of the animation.
I love the animation, but like in my head, I'm like, do we really need more? Which is why I kind of appreciate the buddy cop aesthetic.
Yeah.
But then I'm just kind of sitting just like, I feel like this should have baked in the oven for like another half a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The timing of it's way too soon. It just kind of felt like they're forcing to make
And it
more.
also resets Ben.
Well,
Because a lot of stuff he learned in Ultimate Alien and Alien Force, the tropes, like he does the same thing in the show.
Oh, well, okay. That I can tell you why, actually. So Derek J. Wyatt, the guy who was the showrunner and the guy who did all the art for Transformers, he had a giant affinity for the classic series. And his whole thing with this show was that he wanted to go back to the classics. Because the whole thing, Dwayne McDuffie wrote and ran Ultimate Alien and Alien Force. Same guy who did Justice League and Justice League Unlimited. And his whole thing was like, it's getting like too...
lore.
Yeah, and like too crazy. And he's like, I want to go back to like...
something simpler.
Yeah.
Which I get.
Which was his whole thing in making it like this, which is why the first 2 seasons are literally half 16-year-old Ben and half 10-year-old Ben.
Yeah, but the issue with me is that I think it's way too soon, and the fact that it's still a continuation when, in all honesty, I'd rather just have like a different adaptation of Ben 10
Yeah.
at this point, right?
I mean, they kind of did that.
But it's kind of this, but it's kind of that, and it's really unfocused, and it's really. And do I like a lot of elements? Yeah, but it's kind of an unfocused mess at points.
Yeah.
I would agree
and
with
I
you.
appreciate the unfocused mess.
Right.
I like it more than Alien Force.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I kind of dig it because like a lot of the side plots I think are really good, and I like a lot of.
Oh yeah, the whole thing with Mr. Bauman where he breaks his store like 10,000 times, and the whole thing with Pac-Mar where literally every episode he destroys his entire store, and Pac-Mar has to start a brand new, completely different business.
It's refreshing, you know. It's nice.
Yeah.
It's a refreshing change of pace, but I just wished it was later and was a complete remake instead of a.
How much of it have you watched?
I want to say I watched like the first season or 2. I didn't watch it to the end because
you
you
didn't
told me
watch
about the reset plot, but I appreciated what it was.
So the reason it's called Omniverse is because
I was there for the Ben 10 Three Amigops episode, which you can see the description. I got the spiel then. I know what you're going for.
no, the alternate Bens.
Yes, I know that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you told me this.
Yeah, did I?
Yes.
But they do a great job of fleshing it. They have this whole Ben and his 23rd dimension counterpart have this whole like mentee relationship.
It's fine. I'd just rather have a reboot of Ben 10. Or just do a Ben 10 spinoff that doesn't involve the main cast, but still the gimmick of kid with the Omnitrix.
In fairness, they did do a reboot of Ben 10.
We'll get to that. But I think it's, I don't know. I think this is the highest I'll go, and if you want, you can bring it lower than there.
You know what? I'll take it.
This is the litmus test for B. It's highest.
That's
than B.
fair.
Yeah. Screw You All, Uncle Grandpa was actually good. I think it's
true.
It's one of my favorite shows.
It's so funny.
Yes,
it's
so
funny.
funny. It's in that same vein of like Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, I would put Uncle Grandpa under Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, I could see that.
I feel like that's like that decade's version of it. I love Uncle Grandpa, whose only goal is to make people smile.
Yup.
I love that. I love positive characters.
Freaking
like that.
Pizza Steve.
Pizza Steve and Gus, bro.
True.
Bro. Classic show. Steven Universe, the most mixed bag to ever mix bags. First season's bad because it does the thing that Adventure Time did. Then it completely rips off the Saiyan saga for Dragon Ball Z. And it's the most baller thing. I don't care. It's so good. And honestly, I like it a little more than Saiyan saga. And then it stays being really good. And then they go to the Diamond Home Planet. And I don't really like how they end it by having a character who literally they cannot beat, and they talk no jutsu out of someone who did infinity genocide. And they're like, hey man, don't do it. And White Diamond's like, you know what? I got you. And I'm like, we couldn't just make White Diamond have a weakness. We couldn't teach White Diamond a better. We couldn't do anything. I appreciate it. It does a lot of really good episodes, but it's just the beginning and end is so rough.
I'm gonna be real. I've only watched the first 2 seasons, so I know.
I like the first season with Cookie Cat, and that was about it.
Not even when Peridot and Lapis show up.
I like those, but Cookie Cat was more memorable.
Cookie Cat was more memorable than Peridot and Lapis. Bro, what kind of cookies you eating, dude? Can I have some?
He had a good song.
Stronger Than You is not as catchy as Cookie Cat.
No.
I'd put Steven Universe above Kids Next Door because I think there's a lot of good lessons here. I think there's a lot of good characters in there. Mixels.
Oh, you're putting it in F?
Garbage meant to sell toys.
True. However,
no.
Legos.
It's garbage.
True. I don't disagree.
It's
But
not
Legos.
fun to watch.
How's it not fun to watch? It's freaking Legos.
It's literally them saying, Mitchell! And then, like, they do something stupid. And
Okay,
then
but
they
that's
just
the
go,
plot of Rabbids.
Yeah, but rabbits at least are evil and they can annoy people.
So are they.
No, they don't. They only interact with themselves. They just scream Mixel and then they build blocks like they're infants. It's garbage.
I'd rather watch Annoying Orange.
I'd rather watch Annoying Orange too. Clarence, other than the creator being a weirdo, I do think there's a lot of really good heartfelt episodes here.
Yes.
There really are.
Especially in the early seasons.
The longer it went on, I don't think it was.
No.
But by the end, it got a little not good. I think it's like a weaker
Right.
Courage. Honestly, I'd put it highest in B above
Yeah.
Omniverse.
Yes.
I think that's
Really?
because
Yeah.
the later seasons, it's just like there's some like character regression. There's, it's not as good.
You know what?
And
Honestly,
it gets samey a
I
little.
would put Omniverse above it.
Nah, it's okay, hold on, Chris. What do we think? I think,
Above Omniverse.
I think
Yeah.
so too. Sorry.
All right, I had
Sorry,
to
dude.
try. I had to try.
Bro's
It's
gotta
my
get his
legal
Ben 10.
obligation.
Then why not pretend?
Who's here has seen Over the Garden Wall?
I've seen the commercials for it 100 times. I saw maybe like an episode and I didn't care for it.
Wow. Because I think this is an S tier.
Yeah.
I think so.
You know
The first
what?
episode is like the worst episode, but that's because like it's the setup, and as you keep going, it's like this very
It's just the plot thickens kind of thing.
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
because it's literally explaining what the premise is. Because if you don't know the plot twist, like, do you know the plot twist?
I feel like I may have seen like a clip of something of it. but
I don't think I know the plot twist.
I don't
I
think
don't
Or
I
I'm
do.
not gonna say it then, but like, there's a really good plot twist. I think it's a very good emotional story. I think it's really well written, and honestly, I would put an S tier. But if you guys don't agree,
I would be fine with it as long as Alien Force.
was above it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm using my Hail Mary to put it up
I had a
above
feeling.
Courage. Sorry. No,
Okay.
absolutely. There is
Yeah.
no way in any way, shape, or form I would ever live with myself with that thing being the Naruto, but better.
But it has the whole thing with the hybrids.
I don't
The
care.
hybrids are very well written.
They
are.
Yeah,
The
yeah.
hybrids are insanely well written.
I will, and I will never, ever, ever see Ben 10 in a filmmaking book ever. I will see Over the Garden Wall in one, all right? That's
You might
all I'm
see it
saying.
in a writing book. It's kind of good.
No, I will never. Nope.
I don't know.
I know. Nope.
We'll be the way you turn that corner. We jumped off the bush with a big beard on a smile. We'll be there.
We Bear Bears.
Good show.
Pretty good show. I do think it did get kind of old fast.
Yeah.
Especially when they started shoehorning in the baby episodes that aren't really that great.
Yeah.
Like the first time was fine, but then after it just kept getting annoying.
Especially when like the best baby episode wasn't the baby episode, it was the burrito episode.
Yes, the big
The big burrito
I
episode
love
is
that.
so good.
It is.
It's like all the best writing was in season 1, and
Yeah.
I don't think it ever got to that point
No.
again. It's a B tier show. I do think.
I'm thinking Kids Next Door.
No, not that
No,
high. No.
Not that high, really?
No.
No.
No. I'm thinking probably above Symbionic Titan.
Okay.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because like Symbionic Titan's better as a whole, but I think We Bear Bears had stronger episodes.
Yeah.
We the Royals, I was not a fan of.
I don't think I've watched.
I don't think I watched this one either.
So this was another mini series to go off of Over the Garden Wall, and it's like what everyone did on a hunting day, like a royal family did on a hunting day, and it's each family's perspective or something. I didn't really get it. Kind of confused me. Didn't really like anything about it, but I mean, Heist and D. Was not a fan. Powerpuff Girls reboot.
F tier.
Easy. Below us.
Are you using?
No, just below us.
No, sorry, dude. I'm sorry. You can hate the Ben 10 reboot all you want. I don't like the Ben 10 reboot. But in my head, I go, I expected this to suck because they only did it to make toys.
Yes.
Powerpuff Girls reboot, I was expecting it to be okay.
Yeah.
I was genuinely disgusted with
Yes.
some episodes.
I remember that one with the weird hypnotized bear thing, like the clouds or whatever.
Yeah, where the girls are twerking. And I'm like,
Yes,
they're like
Bro,
5.
what?
Yes.
Yeah, there's also, I think it's coincidental that it's a self-insert, but someone drew one of the characters Blossom falls in love with to be one of the writers, and I'm like, ooh, icky vibes. And there's genuinely nothing. They cut out most of the villains.
Yeah.
And oh my god, don't even get me started on the 4th Powerpuff Girl.
Oh, that's right.
Wait, there was a 4th one?
Yeah,
they
I forgot they did
They
that.
did a huge ratings trap to have a 4th Powerpuff Girl, which if they decided like, hey, we're gonna stick with this decision, keep the 4th Powerpuff Girl, I get it, man. They're trying something, but they couldn't commit because at the end of the special, it's like, I'm actually not from here. I'm gonna go to my home world, and they did the Poochie died on the back to the main planet, and they never bring her up again. It's like, what? Like, yeah, it's to sell merchandise, but like, Jesus Christ, like, commit to anything.
They did the crossover Teen Titans Go, though.
Everything crosses over with Teen Titans Go.
Except Ben 10.
These guys lose their mind when they collect to find the mighty magic
Swords.
Mighty Magiswords.
Mighty Magiswords.
I'm using my S tier for this one.
Dude,
Wait,
you are,
actually?
like, actually?
No
Yes,
shot.
Yes.
Bro.
No shot.
Is this an irony S tier?
No, I'm serious.
No.
You're dead serious?
It was gonna be for Uncle Grandpa, but this one takes it.
No. Really?
Over Uncle Grandpa.
Yes.
The guy who made this is you know, the thing he did.
Yeah, but the concept of the show.
It
was bad,
the
but it's
concept
funny.
of the show is just Pokemon, but with
Pokemon, but it's
swords
swords.
Yes.
But they're swords, though.
that you could
You
find.
might have a case. I don't know. They're
30,000
swords.
All right, fine. All right, well, okay. You, the one sole Magisword fan. Ben 10 reboot. It's bad.
I'm using my Hail Mary for F.
Oh, I would. Oh, okay.
I was gonna say E because
No.
I like the crossover with
Nah.
all the Bens in that.
Okay,
Lane
fun
X.
fact, that's not them. That's not actually them.
not?
Nope. If you go and you look at the art, they intentionally changed the art of the jackets and the Omnitrixes so it's not canon.
Oh.
What are we doing?
Above Powerpuff Girls.
Really?
Where do you? Okay, so again, to reiterate, I expected this to be bad because it's obviously a cash grab.
Right.
I did not expect this to be bad, but again, there's nothing morally reprehensible in my brain
About the reboot?
in Ben 10.
Okay. Let me ask you one question.
Okay.
Have you seen the Stinkfly redesign?
Oh yeah.
Does it beat 5-year-olds hypnotized to twerk?
Go look at the
Does it?
No,
Dog,
but
does
no.
it-
Okay, go look at the Stinkfly. Go look up the Stinkfly redesign. Because I know how
It's
much you like
bad.
Stinkfly. You ready?
Yeah, I am.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is not what is that?
Yeah. It's not.
It's not.
Oh, that's the gimmick they put in. It's Omni Kicks. Ben used upgrade on the Omnitrix to upgrade the Omnitrix. How that works, I have no freaking idea. Then he got a new alien that somehow lets him upgrade all his other aliens.
Okay, but like
One time.
Damn, dog. What if
Toys,
the
bro.
show made to sell toys sold toys? See, but I expect it to be that bad.
Right, but like, why would you do this?
Chris, we're gonna have to do. What's worse, selling toys this openly bad?
I'm not saying
Or-
that Powerpuff Girls isn't weird and bad. I'm just saying.
Hypnotizing 5-year-olds to twerk.
The Powerpuff Girls is much worse.
Yeah,
So
see
much
that
worse.
they can share the same like 1 degree of separation
Yeah.
here. It's like I don't think
this
anything's
is
gonna
like-
get in between them. OKKO. Underrated show. They gutted it too early.
Didn't it have Sonic?
Yeah. Basically, in between when they would make seasons, they would have like a little ratings trap episode, and one had like Captain Planet, one had Sonic.
Oh, I forgot Captain Planet was in.
I love characters who just want to bring joy. KO, one of my favorites in that. And there was one episode that I loved. He thought his mom wasn't having a fun life raising a kid. Like, he thought he was a burden by being born because his mom stopped being a hero. So he found and contacted her old supervillain, who's played by Jonathan Davis of Korn. And it's an old cactus guy, and he pulls up to a fight like with a walker, and all he does is new metal song quotes, and that's the funniest thing on the planet to me. Also, this is probably the first cartoon in my life where I saw the pilot before the show got made. Oh. This pilot came out in like early 2010s. It had the original Kid Goku voice actor, and it was in a mall. It wasn't in like a strip mall. It was in an actual mall. I think this is a really good show. They shouldn't have canceled it so quickly, but you know, what are you gonna do? I think
I'm thinking like Transformers Secret Saturdays.
way higher.
Yeah.
Really?
much higher.
Okay. I wasn't sure how this was
I don't
going to
know
go,
if I
so
wanted-
I shot lower.
This is tough. I don't know if I want to put it in like around Clarence or in A.
You know what? I would probably put it on either side of Star Wars.
Really? Okay.
Apple and onion, having lots of fun. Apple and onion.
Apple and Onion, I don't get. It was all right.
This was more the time I stopped watching Cartoon Network.
Yeah,
It felt weird.
Well, not only it felt weird, but it felt like it was intentionally making itself mid.
Yeah.
You know what it kind of feels like? If Smiling Friends was British.
Oh, F tier.
Oh.
F tier. I'm just kidding. Yeah. This is like a C. I think Hero 108's better.
Yeah.
Craig of the Creek is peak.
I would agree.
It's really good.
It's pretty good. I don't know that I would call it super underrated, but it's definitely a little
Didn't it
underrated.
like just end like recently or something?
No, its spin-off ended recently.
I would still definitely count this as underrated.
I would say it's
Capacity-
more like it's slept on.
Yeah.
Because no one says it's bad, right?
Yeah, but you never hear it mentioned.
Yeah, it's
all that
slept
often.
on. I think it's. Whoa. Actually, I know. I couldn't get Luke to do it, but I would say
You know
it was
what?
pretty tight.
I would go for it if you put it above classic.
Yeah, classic.
Yeah.
Because
I would go for it.
Craig of the Creek said its thing, and then it was done.
Yeah.
Total drama, Rama. F tier.
F tier.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it's worse than the Powerpuff Girls one.
Yes.
What?
Absolutely.
Really?
You have not seen the Fart Fairy episode.
It was awful.
I have not.
Victor and Valentino. That's a B tier show.
Yeah.
I have not seen this show.
It's more Mexican based, but it
Yeah.
has the same problem with Adventure Time, where the first season's a bunch of random
Yeah.
stuff, and then they kick off with an actual narrative
Yeah.
in the next season. But the issue is, I don't think that its best matches any of the stuff in that time period.
Yeah.
I think it's endearing. I like it a little bit more than Flapjack.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a very good show. I recommend it. It's a very good show, and I think it's not that long either. Mao Mao is also a pretty good show. Shame it got canceled. Can't really put it that high. I'd say it's like also a B tier show. I don't know
Yeah.
if you watched Adventure.
A little bit.
It's a pretty solid one.
Yeah.
I'd
I
say
have heard of this, but I haven't watched it.
I would say it's better than Symbionic Titan.
Yeah.
I think it goes there. Please tell me you guys have seen Infinity Train.
I
I was
It's
going to watch
fantastic.
It's amazing.
I was
It's
going to watch
fantastic.
it, but I didn't have enough time. I wanted to
S
watch
tier,
the
right?
first like
S,
5
yes.
episodes.
Easy S tier.
Absolutely.
Honestly, I would put this above Foster's.
Yeah.
In a heartbeat.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
It's so good. It's unironically really good.
Yes.
It's fantastic in every single way.
Yes.
Every season's so self-contained. I
Yes.
actually love the creativity of it.
Yep.
And even the celebrity cameos, all very
Oh,
funny.
yeah. Yep.
Very good.
Wait,
very good.
it's like actually established. I thought it was just like a produced by Cartoon Network.
Yeah, and actually, I think the 4th season was the first Max. One
Yeah.
of the big highlights. Like, yeah, we brought Infinity Train back again. Super good, very creative, and I wish they kept going. Because actually, do you know the real reason why it got canceled?
I forget. I just remember it
Okay,
did.
so there's an old lady who was on the train. Do you remember her?
Yes.
The 5th season was going to be about her,
Oh.
but then they went. You were pushing it by having teenagers. You're not having a show that stars an adult on Cartoon Network.
Oh.
So they can't, and the guy's like, but I want to tell the story of this adult character. Because you'll watch and you'll find this old lady who's been on the train for literally her whole life.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Because the whole point of the train is it's like,
Well, it's like a never-ending room kind of thing, right?
yeah, and you're supposed to learn your lesson.
Yeah.
And then
Because
it
you
lets
have
you
like
off
a
the train.
timeline, like
Oh.
number thing on you.
Yeah.
But it's like it's different rooms, right? It's not the
Yeah,
same room
it's a
repeating
literal
in cars.
infinite train.
That's why it's called Infinity Train.
Okay.
It's an infinite train.
Wait,
on
where is it, though?
In an infinite dimension.
Yeah.
That was going to be explained more in that 5th
what?
season. An infinite train on
Wait,
an
so
infinite
how do you
planet.
get sent there then?
Basically, a train shows up like Polar Express.
Yeah.
You get
Yeah.
on it, and then the moment you
Yeah.
enter the train car,
You're
immediately
screwed.
you're locked in. It's like
Yeah.
a JoJo
Oh
stand.
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Wait, it's like a JoJo.
Yeah.
It's literally like a JoJo stand.
Yeah.
It's so peak. Dude,
Bro,
you
this is
have
gotta be
to
Wonder
watch it.
You really
Oh
have
my
to.
god.
You have to watch it. It's so good.
Steven Universe Future, here we are.
Steven Universe Future is technically I think it's better than the original. show.
I remember it was a lot better than the original.
Yeah.
I have not watched a single episode of the Future one.
Honestly, it's pretty solid. I put it. I feel like right above Ed and Eddie's.
Yeah.
It's just more consistently better.
I know
I've
that
seen,
came
like,
out. I didn't watch
Two
it.
episodes of We Baby Bears.
All right, where are we throwing it?
Kind of seems like, from what I watched, and I could be wrong, it's just the baby episodes of We Bear Bears.
Yeah.
It's
that's what I
as
think I
simple as
remember.
that.
It's alright then.
It's literally
But a full
just the baby
episode.
episode.
Yeah.
All right, where do you want it, Luke? Where do you
Where's
want
We
it?
Bear Bears again?
We Bear Bears, I think it's a low B.
Low B.
This
Put
sounds
it-
like a C tier or D tier show.
I'm gonna, you know what? Because some of the episodes were bad, I'm gonna go lowest in B.
Lowest in B.
Lowest in B.
Okay, all right, you're very generous. And to bully you for hating Hispanic people.
How can I hate what I am?
Listen, dude, you missed literally the most talked about Cartoon Network show after like all the other ones ended. This was so talked about, dude. You don't
Yeah?
understand. This was like an underground hit.
Yeah.
I literally had to like pirate this because I was like, because everyone was talking about it. Like in like 2017 and 18, everyone was talking about this. I don't even think they dubbed it until like recently.
Huh.
Yeah. The official release was 2021. I remember the original rollout of the short. Oh yeah, and the dub got Markiplier.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot about
The
that.
dub got Markiplier, which is really funny. It's really good. It's basically like a villain team, and we're like, haha, we're a bunch of villains, but it's like they're all idiots. But yeah, no, I liked it. The art style was really good. It's really funny. There was a bunch of good episodes. I would say not as good as Craig of the Creek or OKKO, but of a cartoon that technically released in 2021, I think it's like the only good
Yeah.
2020s cartoon. So I feel like I would say above Steven Universe. That's where I put it.
Yeah.
It's fun. It's just fun. Are you all happy with this?
Yes.
Are you all happy?
I mean, the Alien Force could have gone a little higher.
Shut up. Okay, yeah, that's all we got. All right, we'll see you for part 2. Which one are we doing next? Are we doing Nick or Disney?
Oh, one of them.
No, one of them. Well,
Probably Nick, because it's probably easier.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it's a lot easier.
Nick is a lot easier than Disney because I have to go find whatever the heck was on Disney at that time.
It's called
the
Disney
Wiki.
Animation, you idiot.
I know, but I looked at the Disney wiki. It's so weird.
I looked at the Disney wiki.
No,
and it
no,
said it had
it's
Dragon
okay.
Balls
The
that-
Cartoon Network one
You were finding the
formatted by
Disney Junior
year.
shows.
No, but the
Disney Junior shows are valid, man.
Mickey Mouse Clubhouse S tier.
Doc McStuffins S tier.
Not Doc McStuffins, bro.